Do you know almost 73% of the IT professionals go through daily stress and they are not able to, release that stress on the daily basis. Hi, this is Sonal here. I'm founder of Happiness Painting Club and I myself worked in the IT industry for more than 18 years. And I went through personally the stress cycle starting from the, basic stress, then turning into the chronic stress and anxiety. Then I realized like it is not just issue with respect to yourself. There are so many other factors which affect your day-to-day stress. It can be your environment also. Sometimes even environment is responsible. Maybe it's a toxic environment, or sometimes it is a peer pressure, sometimes your leadership pressure, sometimes pressure from the customer side, and sometimes it is a work-life balance issues. Maybe something is going on in your relationships or at home condition, and sometimes it is all about your childhood conditioning also. So there's so many factors which causes stress and especially impact our productivity. And finally, the most important thing which information technology industry need, that is your creativity. So to have a creative mind and to live the stress free life, today I'm going to tell you more your information about stress and how it turns into the different stages, so that it will help you to identify your stress, and also it will help you to know your stress threshold. The moment you will be self-aware, then only you can take your next step to work on that. So let's tune with me. Let me share my screen where I'm going to tell you about the stress curve. So give me a second. So you can see my screen. That is basically the stress curve. Why we are calling it curve? Because stress is not something which usually happens all the time. It is a certain emotions which triggers your different hormonal levels, and which led to the different stages of the stress. So what usually happens, normally you might have experienced symptoms of the stress. If you are under stress, you will see some behavior issues, some thoughts, negative thoughts are going in your mind. Sometimes you'll be getting sweating, and if stress is prolonged, you might be getting neck pain and it turned to the back pain. If you're not observing that, so my humble request is you start noticing the stress pattern, but do not bother too much about that right now, but be self-aware. So usually what happens if stress triggers you, it starts with the too little stress. So before I go into the further depth of the stress, I want you to tell you what causes stress. So basically, it differs from person to person. So you need to know what are your stressors. Stressors in the sense which can trigger your stress. It can be person also, it can be situation also, it can be thing also, and it can be certain emotions also. So your stressors can be anything. Let's take an example of any official scenario. Let's see, you are new to any company, you might have switched, and environment is new, or maybe you are not feeling that welcomed in that environment. So that itself, put you in certain stress, but it is not, under the extreme stress condition, but you will not feel, that great with respect to your environment. So this is your starting point. Now, the moment you start mingling with the team, you realize your teammates or maybe your, leaders, their expectations are very high from you. And sometimes you may realize the assignment which you got it, maybe you don't have sufficient skill. But because you are new to the company, you are not able to communicate that openly due to fear of, right? You understand? Due to fear of your job. So that again will trigger the stress. Now in this situation, what are your stresses? Your stresses are your situation. And I will not call it just your environment. I will not call it just your superior, because you are in that situation. Root cause can be anything, it can be anything, but here your stressors are the situation. Now usually what happens, it starts with too little stress, then slowly it turned into the fatigue in the sense it's a constant tensed environment and constant tension you will be getting, and then it turned into the exhausting condition where you will feel exhausted. It's a too much stress. Your days are very uncertain. What will happen next day, you're not very sure, right? So in this condition, what is your threshold? Your threshold is here with which you can take it, right? Too little stress, but you will feel under pressure only. But it's still in between turning into the fatigue, we call it as a threshold level. After that, you have to be slightly cautious in the sense it turns into the fatigue. Then you will feel exhausted. What means exhausted? When you are under too much stress, then your productivity automatically reduces because your mind is constantly thinking about certain negative outcomes which even didn't happen, right? So you will feel the lack of energy even though you are not doing anything. So that is an exhausting phase. So be very cautious about that. And then finally it turned into anxiety. Anxiety is constantly thinking about negative patterns. I gave you a situation, right? That situation, you might feel, right, low, I'm not prepared, what will happen, what. So that is a negative outcome. You are again and again thinking about that. Now, what will happen if you constantly think about the negative outcomes, which even didn't happen? You will not be able to think about the solution. So this is the major blocker with respect to your work also, as well as your productivity also. Sometimes what happens if situation or the environment is maybe toxic or something, right? So we normally get the fear, so that turns into the panic attack. So panic attack is again a extreme stage of this stress, where you will feel like it will happen now only, something like that. So that time you get in extreme fearful situation, we may get the panic attack. Now if you are able to express your emotion, it can turn into the anger also. So any one of thing can happen, or it can be combination of all these three also can happen altogether. But there is a bodily limit of taking the stress. If it is not able to handle any of these things, maybe it's not turning to the anger, panic attack, or anxiety, finally you burnt out. Burnt out means you will not have energy even to speak out. This is what happens in the stress curve. So now why I'm telling you starting point at the end point, so that you know your threshold, and that threshold only you are able to speak up and tell about your situations, or you should be able to take action with respect to the your extreme stressful situation. And always remember, it's not necessary you go through the stress curve on the same day, right? Our body accumulate the stress, our neuron accumulate the stress, and they remember the stress patterns for the next day also. So the more this curve is prolonged, there are severe chances of the burnout. You got it, right? So what happens if you are going through the little stress on the daily basis? Ensure you are able to release that stress on the daily basis due to any medium. I will tell you that part also. And ensure you are again resetting your stress curve. Next day when you are working, you shouldn't be accumulating your previous day's stress. So that is very important, to remove your stress and be stress free for the next day. Even if it is an uncertainty, even if it is an uncertain environment, always remember this curve and work on your stress on the daily basis. Now, because I have told you, you will be self-aware. But again, there are chances you will be stressed about this stress curve also. So my intention was not to tell you the stress curve to put more stress on you. It's more about being self-aware of your thresholds, so that I have gone through this much stress today. Definitely, I have to do certain activity to take my stress out of my body, because my neurons, my body, and it remembers stress. So you might have observed or maybe you will start observing now, if certain days are stressful, in the next day you will feel very demotivated, exhausted, and lack of energy. Why? I told you your neuron remembers stress. And what are neurons? Neuron drives everything. Your thinking patterns, your body, your functions, it drives everything. And if you that is under stress and it remembers stress, your bodily function will get impacted. So I'm going to cover that part in the my different video. Today was a awareness session where I wanted to tell you about the stress curve. Now, I just don't want to leave it here only by telling that. I want to tell you there a solution is available for this. Solution is you have to release your stress on the daily basis. And sometime missing is fine. But if you know your day was very stressful, then definitely it is required, rather than just sitting and thinking about what will happen next day, what will happen next day. Let it go. Whatever will happen next day, it will happen. But what happened to you today, that you have to release it for your own well-being. So what you can do in my methods, I'm telling you, you can do painting and express your emotions. I'll tell you other techniques also, meditation and breathing exercise, that also you can do. And if you are fond of writing, you can write about your entire day and release that on the paper. I mostly do that in the visual form, in the painting term, but always remember that it's very important to release that on the daily basis. Sometimes it is okay if you miss that exercise, especially the painting, but not every day. So please work on that, and I always tune for my next video where I'm going to tell you about its impact and how you can balance that using painting and my happiness model. So bye-bye, take care. Just give me a second. So bye-bye, take care. I'll see you in my next video. And also remember to enroll for my upcoming webinar on Thursday evening. So bye-bye, take care. I'll see you in my next video.